What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Today, Fortnite made the biggest announcement they have made yet. They just announced a creative mode, which is super exciting for creators like myself and the other guys I make videos with, where we like to do creative things in-game, create our own games in playground mode. Well, now we have a brand new mode to do even more awesome stuff. I'm going to be looking through, giving my thoughts and feedback as I go. I'm trying to think up ideas for what we can do when this releases tomorrow. So let's get right into it. First of all, here we have the Fortnite creative announcement. Is my boy Mooney.
I'm here at Epic HQ for a special kickoff event. We've got something new and exciting coming for you.
Here we go.
Fortnite creative.
Bang. Oh, a bit of dubstep. Okay.
Fortnite creative. In this mode, you can build
The
on your
13th.
private islands
Yes.
and also design games with friends.
Okay.
The
Already
will be rough, but if you
seeing
wanna jump
so
in and
much
check
we
it
can
out,
do.
Pick up the battle pass for a week of early access
Okay.
starting December 6th. Hop in.
Okay, that's when it comes out.
Utilize
Early
action-packed
access.
combat modes, or shoot
So you can have people building while you're kind of playing, which already kind of gives me ideas.
Save from session to session. While preparing for launch,
Oh, it's the boys. I was going to go to this event, but I couldn't find the time. Look at all the homies.
To our blog for a full list of their channels. Stay tuned for additional info on Fortnite Creative in the coming weeks.
Okay.
Until then, it's your boy Mooney signing off.
It's your boy, your island, your friends, your rules. Okay, Fortnite Creative. Already, I've seen a very good idea of what you can do. You can have players placing things, shooting things. Already in my head, there's a Minecraft minigame we used to play called Run from the Beast. It was kind of like the Temple Run minigame I did on my channel a while back, where, you know, everyone's trying to escape from one person who's, like, more powerful. You could have someone creative trying to, you know, mess with people. Already my mind is exploding with ideas and things we can do starting tomorrow. Now, the other piece of good news is that Lachlan was actually at the event, and he's got a little preview video. If you want to see just him go through it, there'll be a link down below. But if you want to hear my kind of comments and feedback and thoughts as he goes along and my reactions to it, then that is right here, right now. Let's see what we've got. Okay, here we go.
With an option to join other friend servers.
All right, so up to 16 players. I don't know whether it's going to launch with that because of server things, but okay, that's already a good sign.
Creative lobby. This is where you start off every individual time you load up Fortnite Creative. We put here in this lobby. So as you can see from a glance, we've got a bunch of rocks around us with some rifts in them. Of course, the one over there, the gold rift, that's going to be my server. And I believe the plan for these featured ones at the front are for maps that are trendy, have a certain game.
Okay.
Just, you know,
very cool.
Minecraft, but
created
Fortnite.
stuff.
Awesome maps.
Minecraft,
but currently, right now, there is nothing featured in either of those. So we're going to go over to my island. So as you approach your own rift, you're greeted with an interact option. Essentially, you can choose one of 4 islands. They're like 4 different saves.
I hope we're not limited to 4
that you can have tied to your account at any time. Today, we're going to be playing on Island 2. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Fortnite creative server. First things first, though, make sure you use code Lockie and
there it is. I also have a code. It's me, Vic73, and all proceeds go to charity. Actually, as you can see right here, last month we raised $3,300, and I donated it all to water.org, who help provide clean drinking water to third world countries. So, yeah, feel free to use my code, or Lockie's, yeah, whichever you prefer.
We've got a lot to go through. And at first, you're probably hit with a bunch of things.
Seeing familiar buildings.
You can see on the left there.
Oh, thank goodness.
Double tap to fly.
Oh my goodness, it's creative mode.
In Fortnite
it's
creative,
Minecraft.
Obviously makes sense. You're trying to build a map.
Lovely.
You need to fly. It's great. Next thing up that you probably noticed, we've got a phone in our hotbar. It's like that one with the emote, but like it actually now does something. So if I go ahead and select current tiles, you see that it has a grid option. And if I was to say right click, I could pick up that option.
Oh, so it's literally like right clicking in Minecraft.
I don't know. Here.
So you can move stuff.
Like that. I've just moved a piece of
I hope
concrete.
you can copy and paste.
I can also copy it with a left mouse button so that it doesn't get rid of the original piece. And that's pretty much what the phone will do. You can also press X while holding it out.
That's amazing. So you could like build a floor really quickly, even with materials that aren't just like wood, metal, brick.
You probably notice down the bottom is a memory used bar. Essentially, if that gets to the end, you won't be able to place blocks and stuff like that. This is just to make sure your server doesn't crash. And so next up, if we open up our inventory, we're greeted with this creative menu. And we have a lot of things called prefabs, and they're essentially pre-built pre-built structures from either the game or from Fortnite Creative's mode itself.
Yeah, I recognize
that you can use
these
as kind of
things
like a tool
from
to pick
Save the
from
World.
and use for your current build. So for example, we've got a couple of obstacle courses here that you can just use for fun. And then from that, we've got parts of towns that you can use as buildings.
Landing,
so as you can see, we've got things from Lucky Landing here, things from Tilted Towers here.
Factories! The flaming flamingos home! We can rebuild!
In here. We got the club from yonder. We got, you know, the modern houses, all the stuff from Pleasant Park, stuff like that. Retail.
This is everything you need.
And as we scroll down the list, we move over
you
to
can literally build anything.
So things from the game.
My mind is blown.
You can destroy for mats and stuff like that. Trees, for example, signs, cars, all that kind of stuff.
You should paste it down, copy and paste all that stuff.
It's a cube gallery.
And you can build literally anything.
And yeah, just to give you a quick scroll through of every option available, what you can take. And I'm going to show you just exactly how these things work in just a second. All right, so let's say we want to get some of these cubes out. We want to get some of these trees out. We equip both of them, and it adds it to our inventory. Oh, the sun's going down. So after it puts it into your inventory, you can select it with your keybind, and it will pull out a portafort. Oh, wow, I wonder where we had that from. Yeah, so think of those minigame portaforts that we had in Playground right now. Essentially, every prefab is represented with a portafort, and you throw it, and it gives you a little preview of what you're going to throw.
Wait, why is it so
the dimensions of what it's going to throw, and then that's what we've got, a little cube selecting thing. Now, at the current time, we've got 2 animated
pieces
cubes,
on the right look so
light
cool.
Cube, 3 light cubes, actually, some base colors to work with. Like, say, for stairs, for example, it's very 1 by 1. It has to fit in that 1 by 1. Props are different. They're like trees, all that kind of stuff. You can pick them up and you just chuck it down there.
Amazing.
It's not restricted to that 1 by 1
amazing.
format. And you can do a whole lot with this phone and some props.
Already, again, the creativity is going crazy. I'm already seeing a parkour map where you have to jump onto those blocks.
You can actually rotate the piece.
So
you can rotate
I'm gonna rage. It's gonna be like
so
Minecraft all over again.
Counterclockwise in either your pitch or roll. It's XYZ values, of course, just like that. And every time you hit tab,
literally the ones at angles you have to jump onto and like slide to different areas.
Back to normal. And with the
parkour maps are going to be a
thing. You can pull off some really cool kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can already see it. And they can
put
interact.
It inside of each other, make some cool
and it doesn't look like he's placed like a few hundred pieces, and the memory is barely gone up. So if it follows that model, we can place literally thousands.
Hide and seek maps. I can't wait to see what the community does with this Fortnite creative mode, and I can't wait to play the maps. It's going to be an amazing experience, I'm telling you now. And we're definitely not done just
there. If you guys make anything cool, send it to us.
So say if you wanted to make sure that you had these perfectly in place
that's great. That's great.
You can grid snap it.
Everyone with OCD is living good now. Also, it's just frustrating not being able to do stuff like that.
So it's just kind of like a
this is literally Halo Forge. This is Minecraft creative mode and Halo Forge put together. My mind blown. We've been asking for this for the longest time.
Moths would love that one. So let's show you how this rotation can be used with props that you already know in game. So let's turn grid snap off. And let's
so that doesn't have gravity. That's quite cool. Because again, you're parkouring along floating cars.
Make 1,000 cars.
And look at that. Look at the memory. It's barely gone up. That's good to see.
And I know all I did was just rotate a car and spam it 10 times, but I'm not that creative of a person. We've made some awesome maps this weekend, some which you'll see through the channel or through some trailer promotions that Epic has done. We had a sick time here at the HQ making some maps. We spent about 8 hours each day making maps for about 4 days. Probably some of the most fun I've had playing Fortnite this year. So Fortnite Creative, of course, we've got a few more traps than the regular game mode. We've got a lot of things you would have seen in the Playground features.
Please customizable spawns.
Respawn pad. You would have seen that in Playground already.
Is that it?
If you walk over
here we go. Customize.
And you can customize it with options. Pretty much when you go to start a game mode, you have some team options here, and you can do a bunch of stuff with it. It's
you set it per team.
So if I'm to respawn right now, I will always.
That's cool. No, that's exactly what we needed.
So next up, we got some spawning pads for vehicles. So this is a shopping cart spawn pad, and this is a quad crasher spawn pad.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm thinking race maps already. We build crazy tracks. You race along them. You respawn at the start, and your car respawns at the start. There's a game mode called Halo on Halo on Halo.
So next up, we have some
that used to be amazing where you drive carts around the track.
Whenever you hit them, they'll bounce you back a little bit and take.
Those are like they're like bumpers to stop you going off the track. So race tracks already.
Next up, we have these ice block traps, and essentially they're kind of like the ice traps, but you only have it for like a couple seconds. So you'll slide through.
That's great, because if you went over an ice trap fast, it wouldn't activate. Whereas when you go over that, you definitely get the ice.
Slide for a little bit, and you can really tell when you use it in combination with these
the speed pads from Save the World.
Speed boost thing.
We use those in our hoverboard race.
You can also customize.
Maybe the hoverboard's coming soon.
So you can give a low, medium,
oh my goodness, it's everything we could ever want and more.
Example, you see how I just slid all the way off there? Kind of, combines that whole thing. But it doesn't give you permanently ice feet for 30 seconds or whatever it gives it for.
Yeah,
so it's like a nice little way of using that mechanic without having to have it forever. Next up, we got this little scoreboard thing. Essentially, if you jump on the pad, you can add a point.
This is
for one thing. I actually really like this for things like dodgeball.
But I feel like it would be cool if it automatically like tracked kills or something like that. Like the scoreboard setting on Minecraft, you know, the game rule scoreboard. It's kind of cool, but I don't see that being that practical because you have to manually do it.
Pretty cool indeed. And then next up, we've got this kind of timer, so you can customize it, of course, and it'll pretty much just play a timer and play a sound when the timer is complete.
That's cool. So for like looting, we can be like, okay, you've got 1 minute to loot, go, and we start the clock, and everyone will hear when it stops.
It's not going to start the timer. And
very cool.
I don't know how loud it is, so we'll keep that
also, I'm noticing, look, 3.5 hours.
So moving back into our inventory, we've got the weapons sheet, and it's pretty much every weapon in the game. It doesn't have everything.
No more spending an hour searching for vending machines to find the gun for the mini game.
Don't be mistaken with these revolvers, the ones that are actually half decent at the video game. Also, don't worry, there is no drum gun here either.
No drumming.
Oh, and that's the noise it makes. So essentially, you can go ahead and equip
I thought that was like a reaction to the drum gun. Like, there's no drum gun.
It'll add to your inventory, and yeah, you can spawn ammo as well on the consumable page. All types of ammo, all types of grenades, all that cool stuff.
This makes me so excited. It almost scares me because the creativity
and last but
is
not least,
literally
we've got the chest
unstoppable.
feature. So like I showed you before, if I go to weapon or a consumable, I go add to chest. I hit the chest right here. And I go create chest.
It doesn't.
You'll put one in game.
Is there a random
you can of course
setting?
pick it up, move it around,
If you create
all
a
that
normal
cool
chest,
stuff.
just
Place
random?
it wherever you want. You can make it float if you want. All that stuff. Search the chest, and guess what comes out?
Okay.
The item you put in. This is going to make some awesome game modes. What I personally love to see from the devs is maybe a way to get that to be a random thing every time. So I think that could inspire some game modes. Lucky block. Anyway, moving on.
He already knows.
A llama
the
as
Minecraft
well. So
classic.
just going to spawn a llama. We can open it up, and it's the same thing. It's a chest, but it's a llama. And I think as of right now, currently, you actually can pick up the llama now. You couldn't do that yesterday. And of course, it goes without saying, this is in progress. This may not be the final version that actually sees it tomorrow. Because this will be like a week old technically, so we'll see how we go. Look how many friends I have.
Oh my goodness. The llama fort battle. You hide in a fort of llamas.
If you make your way over to this part of the island, it's essentially just a rift to get back to the hub. Also, importantly, you've got your escape menu, which has your island settings. So these are things that you can set.
Nice.
Game modes, teams, time limits, spawn locations, all that stuff.
No more rebuilding things.
From the sky, their team pads, their spawn pads, all that stuff. Free for all. Deathmatch, free play, game mode options for now, teams, and the time limit that it can go for.
Oh my goodness.
Up to a 20, a maximum of no time limit, and then 1 minute start. And so I've just hit start the minigame, and it's going to reset
everything we need.
And put them somewhere in the map. And so because the game mode started, it's cleared my access to play creative, I guess you could say. And
I wonder if you could leave someone in creative while you're playing.
This is when you'd do your game mode, and then when the time's up, it'll reset it, save your world, reset any damage done to your world.
Perfect.
Like for instance, if I was to go ahead, completely destroy these llamas here.
Rest in pieces.
These innocent llamas who definitely didn't deserve that.
How many grapples do you want?
They'll come back in 4 seconds. There we go, because I think it was a deathmatch, so shows elimination.
A scoreboard, kind of yes. I've been editing those onto videos, like yesterday's video had the scoreboard edited in, but now it just has it.
Before the minigame was started. So for example, a game mode I made the other day was one.
And you can see again, look how many things there are, and look how much memory there still is. There's still 36,000 things.
This allowed us to reset, make some cool mechanics, and have like a really cool race. And that's just an example of how you can really use creative mode to make some game modes you really couldn't before. I mean, you couldn't Playground, but you'd have to spend so many hours building it.
Stress
you gotta play it once,
and pain,
and then you're done. And then also in your island settings, you've got things like health settings, stuff you've seen in Playground mode before.
Ooh, infinite ammo, infinite resources, amazing. Imagine battling someone with infinite resources.
And essentially what'll happen is,
do you know what I'm not seeing that I would love to see? Indestructible materials. That is not in there. I mean, obviously stuff rebuilds, but it'd be really cool to build like indestructible elements.
Cool. I don't know. Once again, I think that can open up a little bit of opportunities there. And I think that's what the developer's shooting for, is to allow as many possible creations, game modes, whatever.
When you guys get access to this, oh my goodness.
So you can even put down, put not out options, stuff like that. And then island tools as well. So you can give permissions for players to actually edit.
That's
you can
very
say,
good. No trolling.
only I can edit it, or, you know, people that join,
look at me, I'm decutting.
Be careful with this, because I can already see people doing like griefing Fortnite server videos like they did for Minecraft. And yeah, it's going to be pretty meme. And this is it.
So
this
that
is what it looks like. Just
okay, the reset island. So that's what you start with.
Trees and
again, okay, it starts at, you can see again the memory's gone down, but it just,
so last but not least,
actually pretty
before we
high.
end this off,
I guess it's buildings, let's see.
Courses they have. You would have seen
okay, so that's like 5,000, so that's like, you could do that like another, let me see,
and a lot of these are really good for making maps
like
as
40
well.
times?
A lot of people like to use, I think, this prefab, which has all of the base kind of, you know, construction.
Not 40 times, 20
used.
times.
So yeah, a lot of people would take pieces from this and use it in their build.
But you think how much you've got with that.
So here's an example of one of the obstacle courses, which I guess you need to jump
no.
when you do it. Yeah, you need to jump
already, I'm terrified. My parkour legs are quaking.
And that's a got it.
I think you can jump up onto those, but that's pretty cool.
I'm so good at this game. What can I say?
Okay, so that is it for Fortnite's new creative mode. Very, very exciting. So just off the top of my head, I'm thinking capture the flag, I'm thinking racetracks, I'm thinking parkour courses, I'm thinking hide and seek maps, I'm thinking run from the beast, temple run kind of map, I'm thinking death run / duck hunt type maps. A lot of the stuff we've done, just better. And I'm sure there's loads of new ideas that haven't even crossed my mind yet that you guys can suggest in the comment section down below for, you know, either things that you will be building or you hope other people will be building. And come tomorrow in the coming weeks, we are going to be having a lot of fun with this game. I cannot wait. If you're excited, make sure to smash that like button. Huge thanks to Lachlan for letting me use his footage in this to, you know, take a look and give my thoughts too. I'll see you all on the update tomorrow. I'll be streaming, recording, posting, all that good stuff. Once again, thanks for watching, and goodbye.